Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Cosmic Circus Review. My name is Vin. With me is John.
Hello.
And today we are talking about the old woman with a knife, a crazy new Korean movie. Please remember to like, subscribe, and follow. Support us on Patreon. Just a few dollars a month helps support the channel, the work we're doing here. Plus, you'll receive exclusive access to our Discord server, mailbag access to the questions, early access to super cool content.
Yep. And by supporting us, you get more cool videos like this. It allows us to do more things. It supports the website. It supports our writers. It supports all the great content that you see. And it will get you on our Discord channels. So, yeah.
And you want to be on the Discord because, for example, I just interviewed the composer of Final Destination Bloodlines, and I asked our Discord supporters for questions. So if you support us on Patreon, you might get a chance to get your question in the interview. All right, cool. So, Old Woman with a Knife, 2025. The literal meaning of this in Korean means breakthrough. It's directed by Min Kyu-dong, screenplay by Kim Dong-wan and Min Kyu-dong, based on the novel by Gu Byeong-mo, starring Hye-young and Kim Sung-cheol, I think.
I'm not even gonna try to pronounce anybody's names. So just as like a courtesy, because I don't want to screw something up, and I want to be polite. I don't want to misinterpret somebody's names. They're all fantastic, and that's all you need to know.
Yes. This was released in South Korea April 30th, and the United States limited release May 16th. John, do you know anything about the wide release?
So the release was actually a few weeks ago, but the VOD is in August.
VOD is August 25th. Okay.
Yeah. So depending on when you watch this, either way, August 25th. So
That's
yeah.
right. The date of recording is sometime between May and August. That's when we recorded this.
Exactly. Correct.
Exactly. Yes. All right. John, what's this movie about?
Okay. Well, first off, the movie has a wonderful question that it has on its mind, and that is, what if Meryl Streep was a cold-blooded killer? That like, and that concept is amazing to me. That like we could get Meryl Streep as an assassin. I kind of want to see more of this, like older like ladies just like tearing guys up, you know?
Now, what is the Meryl Streep connection? What are you trying to say about Meryl Streep?
Hey, I'm just saying Meryl Streep's a great actress.
Uh-huh.
The one thing we haven't seen her do is go full Liam Neeson on somebody.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We need Meryl Streep in a Liam Neeson style action film.
So we need like old lady ballerina. That's what you're asking for.
Exactly. Precisely. I think the world needs that.
Okay. Yeah. Overall, how did you feel about this movie?
And you're looking at me like, what are you talking about, John?
What did you think of the movie overall?
Well, I'll continue what it's about.
Okay.
It's about this old assassin, woman assassin who, if I'm interpreting it correct, meets she gets to the crosshairs of somebody who helps her, but this person who helps her is like somebody who runs a organization that takes out the trash, as they call it. They take out the trash, and he basically trains this lost soul to become one of him. And she grows up, gets like nurtured and trained, and she becomes one of the best assassins to ever do the job. Until she meets the world's most saltiest coworker. And her and this coworker begin having this violent feud, which plays out through this film. Anyway, that's what it's kind of about.
Oh, that's pretty good, yeah. And it's like assassin versus assassin, which is kind of neat. I think there's a lot of really cool ideas in this, and like it's weird to say because I didn't love this film, and it's weird to try to figure out why. Because it looks awesome. It looks so cool. It looks so stylish. The music is wonderful. The music is probably one of my favorite parts of this movie. The score really carries it. The acting is pretty good. The costumes are pretty good. But I just never felt some emotional hook from the story. And I felt it jumps around in a lot of timelines. And I was just kind of confused with sometimes about what's going on. And you even were a little bit confused, I think, talking about her backstory because it's just kind of all over the place. And I never feel a hook. Yeah, go on.
I don't think I'm confused by it. I mean, like I think there's a lot going on, but I feel like you need like another rewatch to really kind of put it all together because
I watched it twice.
I've only seen it once, and
Oh.
I'm also had a busy week. Like I'm at Ballerina.
Hmm.
It's like I'm still like running. Like this was gonna date my review, but
Hmm.
I'm still like finishing my Muppet truck right up. The thing is, I sort of disagree.
Hmm.
I was right there with you up until the last 15 minutes, and because like the bad guy in this film, he like I'm a, I will say I'm a little unclear on his like anger, you
Hmm.
know,
Hmm.
a little unclear on his anger. But the more I think about it, I think I understand because he felt abandoned. And there's this, and I won't go deep into that yet, but there's an emotional hook involving this assassin and him, in her and him that kind of like that comes together towards the end.
Hmm.
And I gotta tell you, I was right there with you up until those last 15 minutes where it started getting a little more sincere as it
The ending
started
is okay. The ending is okay. Yeah.
starting to get a little more sincere, which kind of surprised me
Hmm.
considering how salty this guy is throughout the entire movie. But I did enjoy it. I thought it was, I saw Ballerina this week, and yeah, I know you haven't seen it, so I'm not asking you to like chime in or anything like that. But I will
I'm
say
super interested in these comparisons though.
I
Go on.
will say that Ballerina has a little less, I got a little, I think my thing is, I got more from this film than I wanted, that I got more from this movie that was not provided from
Hmm.
Ballerina. And that makes sense. Like, I wanted
Got it.
just a little more from Ballerina, which I still enjoyed Ballerina. I still liked it.
Hmm.
Um, but there's just more of an emotional detachment
Hmm.
with Ballerina compared to this, where I kind of like at least felt what they were trying to do here.
Yeah. Like
Um,
here, there's this, like you're saying, there's a sincere, but it comes way too late in the movie. I needed to feel, not that moment, but I needed to feel something early on that makes me care about this lead character and kind of her struggles. Um,
I would have liked it a little more too, just like maybe whenever it's first revealed. Like
mhm,
I think having that complete thought
mhm,
right when that's revealed would have like made the last 25 minutes more
mhm.
emotionally engaging if I had all that.
Yeah.
Um,
I think we should do a spoiler section at some point in this video. So later, I think we should do spoilers just to talk about everything
yeah,
openly.
yeah,
Because
but
I was expecting some kind of twist. It's not that I don't think it's the twist I was expecting, but I was expecting something anyway. And then when
yeah,
it came, it was a little bit clumsy, and I'm like, huh? But
I
we'll
don't
talk
think
about
it.
that.
I don't think it's a twist. I think it just explains things a little more. It gives it a little more clarity. But the problem is that it's too late by that point, given that clarity. And the movie's about to end by that point, and yet it's major finale. That
Yeah.
having all that explanation probably would have made that finale just so much stronger.
Stronger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have made it
Yeah.
stronger. But I still don't think it ruins it. I
Hmm.
think it's still good because like the actress that plays her is great. Like I think
Hmm.
she's so good, and I think it's I gotta give her credit because even what is not present, I can still get hooked by what she's doing in the film.
Yeah. No.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. I just, I don't know. For me, it's weird because there's so much cool action in this movie, and it looks cool and it sounds cool. I just that I what I'm saying about the end, it doesn't ruin the movie. It's good, and I'm saying I wanted some kind of more of that heart through the movie. Another idea is you see how she was trained in the flashbacks, but
Mhm.
there's not a lot of those training moments. I would have liked a little bit more like Karate Kid style, like seeing her be trained through the years to
It
kind of
would have been
see
cool. Yeah.
to see more of the moments from her like great long history as this old woman with a knife. Let's see how she got there. And I don't want a prequel movie. Introduce it within the movie. Give us those moments. One thing that really killed me was like the very end. They like set it up like a Marvel movie. Like they want a whole like franchise of these. Okay.
Let's not
Okay.
spoil anything.
We can
Yeah,
move
let's
that to
not
the
spoil.
spoiler section. But I was like
It
really.
sets up more, and the only thing that I will say is that like the way I felt about it in that moment was how in the world is this person even like not in a wheelchair now? Like everything that she's put through at the end of this film, I
Mhm.
was like, there's no way she's not retired by this point, you know?
John Wick. Yeah.
Um
Yeah, there's like John Wick, there's Kingsman, there's I don't know. Old Boy, I don't know. There's so many like
Oh, you know,
influences. Just yeah,
different. Old Boy's different. Have you seen Old Boy?
yeah. I've seen Old Boy. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I
yeah,
was about to say, if you
yeah,
have not seen Old Boy,
yeah.
bruh,
No, no, no. Okay, not it's not
bruh.
that kind of twist. Not that kind
Yeah,
of
it's
twist.
not
Okay.
that kind of twist.
But there's like literally a scene when she's in the hallway, but you just see it from a different angle, and she's like going through the hallway, like or so many of the fight scenes. I mean, Old Boy was so influential, but
Yeah, it is, and it still is. But I don't think they were trying to like.
no,
It
but
was,
it's just in the DNA of what they're doing,
yeah,
right? You
and
can't help but think of Old Boy
it felt
for the
like to
action,
me.
not the twist of Old Boy.
It felt like to me like it was like trying to do the Liam Neeson style, like action film more than
Sure,
anything.
sure.
And again, I'm not against that. Like I said, part of me wondered when I was watching this film is why hasn't like Meryl Streep done an action film? Like
Hmm.
why not? I was sitting there going, do we have a female Clint Eastwood? Because
Mm.
I don't think I could think of one.
Charlize
Um,
Theron might be the closest, but
not really,
no,
though. Not
no.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, Angelina Jolie was for like 5 seconds, but
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for 5 seconds, but
But
even she's
and now it's time to bring her back, right? Marvel got her for Eternals. Now it's time to get her for Shang-Chi too.
yeah, come on, like bring her in, like get Jolie back in the action
Yeah.
seat, you know.
But
But I was
speaking, just real quick, speaking of Shang-Chi too, I was watching this and I was like, this is what I would like to see in a Shang-Chi sequel. Get something like this, like super stylish, super action-packed. Just
oh
this would
yeah,
take everything up to 11. This would be awesome, I think. But get a good script on it.
but I love Shang-Chi though. I love that movie.
Hmm.
But I also love like fight movies. I
Hmm.
don't know if you know, but I have like a deep love for these kind of films. Like just
Really?
yeah, martial art
Did,
movies. Like
yeah,
I
Shaw Brothers?
do what?
Shaw Brothers, Shaw Bros. Like we're talking like 1970s, 1980s, even earlier maybe. Okay,
I want to say like I'm like deeply like
okay,
knowledgeable in those things,
okay,
but
okay.
like a good martial arts fight movie, man.
Hmm.
I'm all for
Hmm.
it. Like I don't even know if you know this, but I made a short film that was a martial arts like for like
No, that's cool.
it's terrible. It's terrible, but still, I have a deep love for it. I have a
That's
deep love for
awesome.
that genre.
Yeah,
I think I
I went through a few years ago. I went through a deep dive starting like the 1960s, going all the way up to the 1980s, like watching all the classics from Hong Kong, like where they start super serious, super dramatic, like wuxia films, going all the way up to like Jackie Chan, where it becomes like
you
comedy.
need to give me a
Yeah,
list. You need to give me a list.
I have the list. I'll send it to you. It's very
So,
big.
so yeah, I have a deep love for this kind of genre. Yeah, I mean, like, what is it? The Jackie Chan film.
Hmm?
What is it? Drunken
Project A,
Master.
Police Story.
Yeah, Police Story, Drunken Master. I love Drunken
Love don't.
Master.
I love the first one, which is controversial, but the first one, I love the first one.
I love the first one. Yeah, I know it's
Okay, okay.
controversial. I know it's controversial. I know it didn't age well at all, like at all. But
Yeah. But
still,
I
I
think
mean,
the second one is what blew up in America. But that first one, that's what hits, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I have a deep love for this kind of genre. I love
Hmm.
martial art,
Hmm.
like martial arts epics. I think she is very commanding in this role.
Hmm.
It's not perfect. It's
Oh,
definitely not. It's got flaws. I have kind of lost me here and there. I'm still like I can
yeah.
try to justify the bad guys like overbearing like nature
Hmm.
in my head, but sometimes like when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, why is he going this far? Like what?
Yeah.
What's the
It's
point of
very over the top. Which is part of the style, part of the genre. Everything is like 11, you know.
everything's
But
loving? Yeah,
yeah.
but
Including their healing abilities.
yeah, but the emotional core of it, it was like, would he act like that? Would he like you understand why he's mad?
Hmm.
I'm like you're that mad?
Yeah.
That
And
you're doing this?
I think it was a weird relationship to because of what you see in the flashbacks and the way the flashbacks end.
Yeah,
I
because
didn't
like
see the connection. Yeah.
because he conveys like that she does something to help him,
Right.
and you're like, why are you
Why are you mad?
why are you so salty if she did this for you? Like
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. So I go back and forth with it.
Hmm.
Like I said, I can make a leap
Hmm.
in logic on why you're so mad, but it
I was
still
I was
is.
genuinely wondering that because everything is so cool, so well done. I was genuinely wondering maybe the translations are bad. Maybe there's something in the story that we just missed because we're using
I don't think
subtitles.
so. I
But
don't think so
yeah, I agree.
because
That couldn't be that. But
I don't think so because like it's communicated in the visual, like in the
right, and
visual.
it's I just don't think the story is put together that well. As great as
Yeah,
everything else is, but and we just gave a whole. There's so many great action movies that I
yeah.
think you could go see instead of this. Like this is pretty good, but there's so many
No,
more that are.
I
Mhm,
still think it's worth it. I still think it's worth it. I just think it's just over the top. That's just
mhm.
my thing. Like, I still think it's worth it. Like,
Yeah, and
especially. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying over the top, and they can be over the top in a really good way that absolutely hits. Like if you watch like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, that's very over the top, but in a way they're all over the top. Jackie Chan's over the top,
Yeah,
but
but the one thing about Crouching Tiger, Hidden and Dragon is that it is both equally over the top and understated all at the
yeah,
same time.
yes,
Like
it's
it's
so poetic. Or there's a great one like
yeah,
Touch of Zen, which is
right.
really what Crouching Tiger is building on, a touch of Zen, and those are
Yeah,
like masterpieces, because they're over the top, but like a musical is over the top, and then it comes
but
back to earth. Yeah,
but when it goes back to the characters, it's all very understated. Everything is
yeah,
very just
yeah.
rounded and nuanced and poetic. Like even the finale is like both over the top and understated. But here, it's all 11. I don't
Mhm,
hate that.
mhm,
Like I wanted more, but I still think for this character alone and the concept, I dig it.
mhm,
There's room to grow. If they didn't make a sequel, I don't think I would like avoid it. I because
mhm.
I like her. I do like her.
And there's enough potential that you can do better with a sequel. It can go
Yes,
forward and you can
yeah.
do something really cool and exciting. Just like John Wick, right? The first movie is pretty basic, but then I think the series probably builds from there, right?
Oh, dude, like, and yeah, and you told me that you have not seen the rest of
I
the
haven't
movie.
because I watched the first one, like, okay, I get it.
Number four, and I'm telling you, Jay, I know don't nod your head at me. I will come to the screen and
Okay,
we
okay.
will tussle like
Hmm.
the other one with the knife.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Number four is arguably one of the best action films ever made. It
Oh
is
wow.
just
Okay.
non-stop amazing set piece after set piece. I saw that movie twice
Hmm.
in theaters. Like it felt like they were making an action movie, like they were never gonna make a movie again. And
Okay.
I love it. I love number four.
So what does John Wick 4 do that Old Woman with a Knife doesn't do? What can this
So
movie learn from that?
it's apples and oranges
Okay.
because John Wick 4 is like how do you put it? It is like the grand finale
Hmm.
of like this magnum opus. Like it's been building up to this point where he's just trying to get out of the life.
Okay.
That's all he's trying to do. He's just trying to do everything he can to be done with it and move on.
Hmm.
It's just like a magnum opus of bullets, mayhem, choreography, and until it gets to that conclusion. And God, man, I love that movie so much. I just absolutely love it. There's a set piece in John Wick 4 where it's 20 minutes. 20 minutes
20
of
minutes.
just
Uh-huh.
a non-stop choreography.
Hmm.
I don't even know if the people that did this movie got the budget to pull that off.
No.
So it's like it's apples and oranges in my mind because
But it's
there are a
interesting because
couple
you
of things
said
that are different.
old woman with a knife. You said it was all 11 all the time. And it sounds like you're saying John Wick 4 is also 11 all the time.
John Wick forms at 18. Like it's like above that. It is just at
Huh?
18 at every moment. But the difference is
Mhm.
between this and John Wick 4 is John Wick 4 also feels prestigious.
Okay.
Like there's like in between action scenes, there's just this amazing way that everything feels grander than it is.
Hmm.
For example, Ian McShane. You
Hmm.
know who that is?
Yeah.
So he plays like the guy that runs the Continental.
Right.
He's walking through this like arc like thing, like building
Okay.
to go and meet with the antagonist. And it's just you're sitting with him as he's walking down this long, expansive hall,
Mhm.
and these giant art like pieces are just flowing by him as he walks.
Wow.
It's just like everything feels expensive in the film. And it just you feel like you're in the Wickerverse, like
Wow.
you're there, like you're a part of this entire giant society of rich killers.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
It communicates the universe in a massive way. This is trying to do something else where you're in an intimate story about a killer, a contract killer, however you want to put it,
Mhm.
who is on her way out. She's on her way out,
Mhm.
or you thought, or you think she is. And it's just two different kinds of movies, man. It's like trying to
Mhm.
compare. It's like trying to compare Die Hard to like I don't know. I'm trying to think of another one. I mean,
Police
yeah,
Story.
well,
Comparing Die
yeah,
Hard to Police
Die
Story.
Hard. Well, Die Hard and Taken.
Okay, okay, that's
Yeah,
better.
Die Hard and Taken. They're both two different things, trying to do two different style action films.
Okay,
So
yeah. I'm just wondering because I feel this they really want to be like John Wick, and I'm curious if they continue going. Maybe by Old Woman with a Knife 4, maybe they'll have the budget and the emotional depth to do a John Wick 4.
maybe. I mean, Chad Stelsky is like operating on a level like
Yeah,
I'm not getting one. Then
yeah. We need him for Blade. That's what Blade needs.
yeah, I'm not playing. I mean, yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Honestly, man, get Ryan Coogler bullied. Like
sure, sure. Yeah.
after seconds, like anything. But anyway, that's on a tangent. But anyway, that's on a tangent.
Oh, rest in peace, Blade. Rest in peace. Okay. Anyway,
So you want to go into like a brief spoiler?
sure. Let's get into spoilers. So I thought the whole movie. Okay, hold on. Spoilers. Spoilers.
Spoilers! Exit the video now.
So I thought the whole movie that he was going to be her son, and then they did not that he's the son, I think, but that she assassinated the dad, and he was just a boy who saw that, right? He's not her son. He's just a boy. But then he was like, "I want to come with you," and then he's like, Actually, let me kill you." What?
So, well, again, my interpretation, and again, I have to work very hard to get here. I have to work very hard. I thought he was angry for being abandoned. That she left him. I think
Okay,
he was mad about that.
okay. He could have said that just one line. You left me. Done.
I absolutely agree that I think it was. Again, my interpretation is very charitable.
Yeah,
I have to work. I have to work very hard to make
yeah,
that. Even if that's true, that
mm,
even if my analysis of why he's angry is true,
mm,
why are you trying to kill a child over it? Why?
mm,
Why? Why are you so mad that you got to kill this little small child
yeah,
to make your point?
yeah,
That to me is where I was like, I mean, you're going just a little far, buddy.
yeah.
Like
He looks so similar to the her old boyfriend, and there's so many like cuts between them. I thought, oh, so they're setting up that he's going to be the son or something, and that's going to be the deep connection, and that's the conflict between them, that he's the son, and they don't know it, but they didn't do
yeah,
that. Instead, this is even a weirder connection. I don't know.
it
I
was
wasn't
very weird.
satisfied with that. Yeah.
I wasn't either. Again, I had to work very hard to get that kind of like interpretation.
And I
Um,
think I like what you said earlier about like at the end of the movie that, oh, she's all like ready to go now. Why is she not in a wheelchair? Because I think a better ending is if they both just die. They both die killing each other, and that's like a very satisfying ending
and
to
that's
what the
not what
story's
was going to
about.
happen. And I thought that
Mhm.
was what was going to happen. It made it look like that was about to happen
Yeah,
because she's bleeding out bad,
yeah,
and he is like cut her like
yeah.
several
But
times, and she's like probably pushing like 70 or something.
yeah,
And you're like, how in the world are you getting up and getting ready to do a sequel? Like at that point, you need to go relax.
I almost wonder if they had two endings. Like if the movie was good, then sequel. If the movie's not good, kill her. And when they saw, oh, maybe this movie's good enough, maybe people like it, then they said, okay, put the sequel ending. Because the
Yeah,
ending, it feels like kind of just tacked on.
force. It feels
It feels
forced.
like it was added in the edit. Uh, yeah,
And I wish I would have got a little more with that doctor and her, like at the end, they kind of
yeah,
like they felt like we didn't get a
yeah.
real,
Resolution. Yeah,
yeah, a resolution on
and
that.
he has such an important role. Either reduce the doctor's role or commit to it and give him a proper ending. But
Yeah,
he's just a part of the plot. But then they like forget about him when he's not convenient.
yeah, they forget about him, and then it all wraps up, and then she's about to like become like
That's,
move on to
yeah,
part two,
yeah.
and it just doesn't resolve anything. And I was like, well,
Hmm.
So, like I said, it's not perfect. I don't think it's not perfect at all. I will say there are little touches to that finale
Yeah,
that did like kind of
true.
like hit the heartstrings.
Yeah,
Where she's repeating the things that she used to say to him before she put on the bed. Like that little
yeah. And
detail.
I like the ending, how it's like cutting between like the flashbacks. There's a video game that lines up with their action scenes.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's some really cool stuff going on here. And I was just like, why do I feel so bored during parts of this movie?
I didn't think that was honestly where
That's one of the coulest parts. But there's
uh,
parts of this movie where that I'm just like, how long is this?
it was a little too long. I will admit that to you. I was even thinking while watching, I was like, there doesn't need to be, this doesn't need to be 2 hours and
And 90
5 minutes.
minutes would have been perfect, right? Just keep it tight, keep
Well,
it simple.
yeah, an hour and 45. Like
Max. Yeah.
you could have like cut 10 minutes out, and it still would have been a great film. But yeah, I still liked it. I think there's a lot of good potential here.
Yeah.
I think I think she's a great protagonist to root
Yeah.
for. I think she's
Yeah.
very good. Again, why don't we have a Meryl Streep action star?
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. If Meryl Streep, if she wants to quit doing dramas
Mhm.
and go make an action film, I say go for it.
You know, I would not Meryl Streep, but I would love to see like Zoe Saldana come do something like this, like in like 20, 30 years, like when she's old lady Zoe Saldana. I think that would be
Yeah.
super cool. Give her like old lady John Wick. That would be
See,
great.
I'm okay with that too. But I was thinking about the fact that like we don't really have like an aged actress action hero that I could think of.
Mhm.
And
I think
that
it kind
seems
of goes back to the substance and like some of the views about women in Hollywood, you know. That's
yeah,
just something that we need to create.
and I was even thinking like, man, like why didn't Michelle Pfeiffer do something like this?
Oh
Why did
yeah, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
there's been a lot of good
yeah.
actresses over the years that could have pulled something like this off.
Marvel
So
had an opportunity. They made her a superhero. Michelle Pfeiffer, she's Wasp. She
oh,
doesn't do anything.
and dude, like she's amazing. She's an amazing actress.
Yeah.
But I think she's mostly retired now. I think so. But
The closest would be Angelina Jolie in Eternals, I think.
Jolie is the closest. I don't know if I've ever loved her as an actress,
Hmm.
but she's the closest like to like modern day that
Hmm.
I could think that I could think of at the moment. Um, I
Nicole Kidman will do anything, you know, just give her the money.
I'm a Thurman, dude.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a Thurman. Like,
Connie Nelson was in Wonder Woman, right?
well, I was thinking about Kill Bill. Like, I mean, because Uma
Sure.
Thurman did Kill
Yeah.
Bill, but
Yeah, but Uma Thurman, Kill Bill's like that's a pretty good one-to-one.
yeah, Kill Bill. I mean,
Mhm.
like, what with Connie Nelson, you said?
Yeah, she was in Wonder Woman, but she didn't do much.
I, I don't think, yeah.
Mhm.
But I digress. I
Bring
digress.
back Linda Carter. Bring back Linda Carter.
I don't even know if she would want to do that now. I don't even
Who
know.
knows?
But anyway, we good?
Be good. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. If you do check out the movie, I hope you enjoy it. Let us know what you think too. If you enjoy other Hong Kong action cinema, East Asian, South Korea, whatever, let us know what your favorites are. Let us know what you recommend.
Yeah, before I go, maybe check out The Man from Nowhere, I think it's called.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, The Man from Nowhere. That's a great one. Yeah, Man
Okay.
from Nowhere. Or there's another one. Yeah, I'm just sorry. I'll plug a couple before I go.
Hmm. Hmm.
Silent Night. I
Okay.
think is what it's called. Silent Night. Not the one starring Jimmy Fox, something about the original one overseas. Amazing action film. Amazing. And if all else fails, The Raid. So, anyway.
Hold on.
that's
There's a lot of movies called. Do you know what the year is for Silent Night?
Oh, man. I would have to look. Can you? It
Oh,
was in
there's
the
like
last.
2023, 2012, 2021, 1984.
Tell me what the 2012 one is like about, real quick.
There's a Santa Claus and it's a slasher movie.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
I may never find this. How many movies are called Silent Night?
Sorry. Give me one second.
1995, 1996, 2002, 2012, 2021, 2023. John Woo? 2023, John Woo movie?
No, that's not it. Hang
Oh,
on a
it's
minute.
German, Nigerian, British.
No, maybe that's not what it's called. I don't even remember what it's called now either. What's gonna suck?
Am I thinking? You sure it's not the John Woo movie? Miami Vice, Sleepless.
Dude, Sleepless Night.
Oh my God.
Sleepless Night. That
All right. So in the edit, you can just go beep. and just like fast forward.
Sleepless Night. There's a
Oh my
remake.
God.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know what the original is called, but like I think the original is called Sleepless Night.
Sleepless Night 2011, Sleepless Night, Sleepless 2017, just
Yeah,
Sleepless. The original Sleepless Night. All right, got it.
yeah, great film,
A police
amazing film.
officer who faces off against mobsters to rescue kidnapped son. Great, great cast. Wow.
Yeah, it's an amazing film. The Jimmy Fox movie, I did not watch Jimmy Fox.
Hmm.
It was like I knew that it would be Americanized,
Hmm.
but the original is incredible. That's a great film.
The
Anyway,
original is a French movie, 2011, Sleepless Night. Okay,
yeah,
that's cool. We don't see a lot of French action movies. That's cool.
yeah, amazing film. Anyway,
Anyway,
I'll let you go.
we're good. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this discussion, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Give us all your great recommendations. Doesn't have to be South Korean. It could be French. If you can't find the name, ask John. He'll spend a couple hours and find it for you. Are you excited to see Old Woman and Knife at a screen near you or on VOD August 25th? Let us know in the comments. I'm Vin. You can find me on Blue Sky. Vin writes words.
I'm John, and whenever I can't find any movies on this platform, you could also find me at John Movie Watch.
All right. We needed like a sequence of John looks up at movies he saw 8 years ago.
Yeah,
Be
yeah,
sure to
dude.
follow thecosmiccircus.com on Blue Sky at My Cosmic Circus, where you find more reviews, articles, editorials, opinions like the ones you just watched. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Thank you, Patreon.
Bye.
That was good. And special thanks to our Patreon supporters. If you'd like to see even more videos and extended content, please subscribe at the link in the description.
Thank you.